in a controlled environment. You can do it on the beach with lots of people, or you can just do it in the backyard. But every time we want to make sure that Maggie is always going to come to us, because it can be dangerous if she doesn't come when she's called. So we always want to make sure every single time we call Maggie, she comes to us and we give her a treat or some affection. Now when you call Maggie, I want you to have a bright, happy voice. I want you to make a lot of noise. And sorry, Joe, but you're probably going to have to sound like a girl. Because girls normally, dogs react to their frequency and their tone of voice a lot more than guys. A lot of times when you get mad, your voice goes lower and you go, no. So we're going to have you go a little bit higher here, sound like this, yay! And then, of course, it's going to get her attention. So we're going to practice that. So she's checking stuff out, so this is the perfect time. She's distracted. Good girl. Good coming, called Maggie. So she was distracted. She took a few seconds to kind of figure out what was going on. Maggie, can you come over here and sit for me? Sit. And do a little bit of wait. And remember, with wait, she's always going to come to me after. So this is a good one to practice coming called. Give her a few seconds, a little bit of duration to kind of think about it. And then I'm going to get super excited. I'm going to tell her to come to me, and I'm going to give her my treat. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So this one's really important if you guys are at the park, or let's say you go to the grocery store and somehow Maggie gets out of the car or she gets off her leash. To make sure that Maggie's safe, we want to make sure that every single time we say, Maggie, come, she's going to come directly to us. Good girl. Because we don't want to have any mishaps, and we don't want Maggie's safety to be put in jeopardy. So we want to make sure that every single time, there she is. I didn't even have to say anything, and she's sitting there. Good girl. So I'm going as far away from her as I can. And that's exactly what we want. Maggie was super, super excited to come over to me. Her mouth was hanging open and her paws were going as fast as possible. Good girl. So now I'm going to put out some stuff for her to kind of check out and look at. And I want to make sure that Maggie's going to come to me, even though she's got all this fun stuff to kind of check out and play with.